Welcome to a TLDR Mythic Guide for Vigilant Guardian, because sometimes you already know what happens in the fight and you just need some idea of a strategy. And if you don't know what happens, go watch a normal and heroic guide. So what changes on Mythic? First, the boss will be active from the start of the fight, so you'll be dealing with him, his abilities, and all of the adds until he reaches 15%. Next, the refracted blast swirls will spawn in bombs that will put a dot on the raid. You get 4 at a time and you can pop them yourself, but they can also be triggered by the big beam and the tank lines going over them. They don't disappear, so you'll need to soak them to stop them piling up. The orbs from the big boys now only take 15% of the boss's health instead of 20, which means you'll have to make up the lost 15% by cleaving the boss with the adds. And after each exposed core, the boss will occasionally cast Overclock, which is a stacking damage buff. When you hit him with the orb, he loses his stacks and stops casting it until the next exposed core. So don't hold on to the orbs like your dreams of being an elite gamer. And that's it for Mythic Changes. So how should you actually do the fight? Well, it's not a lot different to Heroic apart from the bomb management. Popping 2 bombs at a time then waiting for the dot to drop should be just enough to keep them down and not give your healers RSI trying to keep everyone alive. Maybe assign someone to pop them so 20 people aren't all trying to be good little raiders following callouts, as if that would ever happen. And if some of the bombs are in areas you won't be going, like where the big boys were, you can leave them up and give the healers a break. Use any spare healing cooldowns for the bomb soaking, but always have 1 or 2 for exposed core, because it still hurts. And if you get matter dissolution, the radius on the balls is pretty big, so get the fuck away from the group. Focus the adds over the boss and kick them to group them up, because obviously they have more health and you still need to activate the big boys to get in the shield. Tanks, nothing really changes for you on Mythic, so swap after pneumatic impact and don't die. Just be sure you're picking up the new adds so they don't snipe off players, and DPS, don't machine gun the adds immediately or you might find yourself at the bottom of the meters. Try to keep the boss and the adds around the edges of the room so the DPS have the whole area to use for the balls and the beam. Keep lust for the last 15% just like on Heroic, and healers get your passes by keeping everyone alive in those final seconds. Congrats on joining the 1% of raiders. Now you can go into groups with that magical purple number and be a dick to anyone without it, because guys, I'm a Mythic Raider. Good luck on your progress. I'll catch you in the next one.